The Indians lead 4-1. Gleski again, right down the line. Outside set. Off the block, picked up by DeGiorgio. Back to Baldwin's side. Free ball coming over into the block of Puel. Free ball, Gleski to Sullivan. To Werner, who dinks it short, and net violation called on Baldwin. The Indians lead 5-1. Gleski again. Deep serve by Gleski, picked up by Baldwin. Middle set, into the block of Puel and Werner, and back down on Baldwin's side. Indians up by 5. Gleski, deep serve, picked up by Baldwin. Outside set, no, back row set. Right off DeGiorgio's hands and out of bounds. Looks like that ball was touched by Werner. Threw off DeGiorgio by a little bit. Baldwin gets the point. Wolk to Sullivan to Puel. Puel into the block and down for the kill. Brian Sullivan, brother of Sean Sullivan, back to serve. Deep serve picked up by Baldwin, and that's rolled short and down. Indians up by 4. DeGiorgio to Sullivan to Klistek, who rolls across court, picked up by Baldwin. Into the block, picked up by Baldwin again. DeGiorgio to Sullivan. Puel sends it over on 3, and that's out of bounds by about 6 inches. Indians lead by 3. Short serve, Puel sends it backward. Sullivan has to track it down. Puts it up for Gleski. Gleski has to roll it over on 3. Middle set, dinks short. Sullivan, DeGiorgio, Wolk, who sends it deep. And cross court, that's out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Indians. They lead 8-4. And deep serve by Stoll. Out of bounds by about 3 meters. And back-to-back service errors, folks. Again, one of the first rules of serving in volleyball, never miss a serve after your opponent misses the serve. Wolk right down the line, picked up by Baldwin. Outside set, and that's a catch called on Baldwin. Wolk again, goes deep down the middle, picked up by Baldwin. Back set, rolled deep to Stoll, to Sullivan, puts it up for Gleski. Gleski rolls it over. And that's short. Stoll gets a hand on it. Tries to make a diving save. Unfortunately, the ball drops down onto the ground. Great attempt by Stoll. Timeout called by Baldwin. The Indians lead by 4 here in set number 2. We'll be right back. And we're back from the first timeout called by head coach Eric Falcione here in set number 2. Falcione, the head coach for Baldwin. Wolk, Sullivan, Klistek into the block, picked up by Wolk. Back to Sullivan, to Gleski, who goes cross court with a great diving save by Baldwin. Free ball coming over to Gleski. Perfect pass to Sullivan, back out to Gleski. Gleski into the block, picked up by Wolk. To Sullivan again, back to Gleski, who dinks it down the line, picked up by Baldwin. Outside set coming. And that ball sails out of bounds by about 4.5 feet. DeGiorgio in to serve. Short serve picked up by Baldwin. Back set, free ball coming over, picked up by Wolk, and the ball drops down onto the floor. Great diving save by Wolk. Indians lead by 4. Deep serve down the middle to Wolk. Perfect pass to Sullivan. Dumps it over on 2 for the kill. Short serve by Sullivan. And Sullivan gets the ace. Indians lead by 6, set number 2. Right down the middle, picked up nicely by Baldwin. Off the block of Werner, who a little bit late, getting to the outside. Indians lead by 5. Puel, Sullivan, back out to Puel, who hits it into the bottom of the net. Point for Baldwin. Short serve to Puel, sends it backwards to Gleski, to Wolk, who rolls it over on 3. Baldwin having trouble with it. Free ball coming over, off the tape, picked up by Sullivan. That ball sails out of bounds. Another point for Baldwin. Indians still lead by 3. To Puel, to Sullivan, to Gleski. Oh, sends across court. That's a catch on the setter. No call by the first referee. Gleski sends it over on 3. Picked up by Wolk. And back on to the Indian side for the kill. Indians lead by 2, set number 2. The score is 13-11. Timeout called by head coach Nate Swagger for the Indians. We'll be right back. And we're back from the first timeout. Sullivan to Puel, sends it over on 3. Overpass, picked up by Sullivan to Werner. And that's a kill by Sullivan. Gleski back to serve. Indians lead by 3. Short serve by Gleski. Off the tape. Back set. And right inside the block of Wolk. And hit over by Sullivan. And out of bounds. Deep serve. DeGiorgio. Sullivan to Puel, who sails it out of bounds. Actually a touch called right off the hair of Parenti for on Baldwin's side. Indians lead by 3 again. Brian Sullivan in to serve. Short serve by Sullivan. And there's a kill by Baldwin. Indians lead by 2, set number 2. Short serve to Puel, to Sullivan, to Gleski, who rolls it over. Middle set, off Gleski's arms and out of bounds. Baldwin gets the kill. Indians lead by 1. Sullivan to Puel, picked up by Baldwin. To Sullivan. Back to Gleski. Gleski rolls it over on 3. Middle set, free ball. To Giorgio. To Sullivan. To Puel. Into the block. Picked up by no one on the Indian side. A lot of miscommunication on the Indian side. That ball drops down in between 3 players. We call that the campfire defense. To Puel. To Sullivan. Puts it up for Klistek, who rolls across court. Outside set between the block on the Indian side. Off Sullivan's hands, out of bounds. Baldwin takes the lead for the first time in set number 2. And there's a violation called on Baldwin. The ball never cleared the net, never cleared the plane of the net. And that's illegal. Point for the Indians. Scores tied 16-16. Stoll back to serve. Deep serve by Stoll. Back set. Around the block, but out of bounds. Point for the Indians. They lead by 1 again. Stoll serving again. Another deep serve. Trouble, overpass. Klistek on the kill attempt. Picked up by Wolk. And Gleski sends it to the deep corner. Around the block and in. As the Indians watch it drop to the floor. Score tied 17-all. Set number 2. And service error on Baldwin. Indians get the point. Wolk back to serve. Deep serve. Picked up by Baldwin. Outside set. Into the block on the Indian side. Back to Baldwin. And there's a violation called on Baldwin. 4 hits called on Baldwin. Looks like the Indians got a touch there on the block. Indians lead by 2, set number 2. Wolk serving. Deep serve down the middle. Overpass. Klistek gets the kill. Wolk continues to serve. Indians up by 3. Deep serve picked up by Baldwin. Outside set. Off the block of Sullivan. And Klistek back down onto Baldwin's side. Indians lead by 4, 21-17. Wolk deep serve down the middle, picked up by Baldwin, outside set. Cross court out of bounds, another point for the Indians. They lead 22-17. Wolk serving again. This time off the hands of Baldwin. And an ace for Moritz Wolk. Almost another ace for Wolk. And into the block. Back down onto the Baldwin side. Moritz Wolk continues to serve. Moritz fluent in both English and German. In German it would be "Es ist sehr gut." Back over on the Baldwin side, picked up by Baldwin. And right into the donut portion of the court. Indians still lead 25-18. Set number 2, 24-18. One more point and they win set number 2. All the Indians need is one side out. They have 6-7 chances Sent over by Sullivan. Into the block of Klistek and back down on the Baldwin side. Indians win set number 2, 25-18. We'll be right back for the start of set number 3. And we're back at the start of set number 3. The match is tied, 1 set apiece. Baldwin starts off set number 3 with the serve. DeGiorgio, perfect pass to Sullivan, out to Gleski. Gleski has to roll it over. Cross court, that's out of bounds by inches. First point, set number 3 to the Indians. Puel into the front row. Sullivan back to serve. Short serve by Sullivan, overpass, and right into the big block of Puel and Werner. Sullivan down the middle. Back set and into the net. Hitting air on Baldwin. Indians get another point. They lead 3-0. Set number 3. Sullivan short serve. Overpass again. And again another point. This time Gleski and Werner on the block. Sullivan serving again. Deep serve down the middle. Picked up by Baldwin. Middle set. And right off the arms of Wolk. Looks like a little controversy at the net. Looks like there should be a yellow card on Baldwin's side. A little bit of taunting there on number 14. We'll see what the referees decide. Indians lead 4-1, set number 3. To Puel, sends it backward to Giorgio, back out to Puel. Puel bumps it over on 3. And another kill by Baldwin. Short serve, and there's an ace by Baldwin. Indians lead is down to 1, score is 4-3. To Wolk, to Sullivan, to Gleski. Cross court to Wolk, to Sullivan. To Puel, who sends it deep, picked up by Baldwin. Oh. Double contact call on the Baldwin setter. Point for the Indians. Gleski back to serve. Short serve by Gleski into the net. Point for Baldwin. And that ball is out of bounds. Service error on Baldwin. The Indians get it back. Again, one of the golden rules of serving, never miss a serve after your opponent misses the serve. Baldwin does just that. Indians get a point. They lead by 2. Sullivan serving off the tape. And that ball drops down for the ace. And we get a yellow card on Baldwin. That's a warning. And here we go, folks. Sullivan continues to serve after that ace. The Indians lead 3-3 in set number 3. Deep serve by Sullivan, picked up by Baldwin. Outside set, rolled cross court and out of bounds by about 3 feet. Indians lead by 4. Sullivan again, deep serve by Sullivan. Baldwin picks it up. Rolled deep to Gleski, to Sullivan, who bump sets it back to Gleski. And into the block of Klistek and Wolk. Sullivan continues his serving rampage. This time goes deep, picked up by Baldwin, outside set, and right around the block, down for the kill. The Indians lead by 5. Deep serve, and that ball is out of bounds by about 3 inches. Stoll back to serve. Indians lead by 5. Deep serve, picked up by Baldwin. Back set. Down the line, that ball is out of bounds on the hitting error by Baldwin. Indians lead by 6. Stoll serving again. Short serve by Stoll, picked up by Baldwin. Trouble on Baldwin's side. Free ball coming over. No, that's a kill by the middle hitter on Baldwin's side, right around the Indians' block. Short serve, Gleski sends it backwards, right out of the reach of Stoll's hands. Point for Baldwin. Indians still lead by 4, set number 3. Right down the middle, Klistek. Back to Klistek, who has to dink it over. Outside set, and into the net, hitting error on Baldwin. Lead is back up to 5 for the Indians. Wolk back to serve. Short serve by Wolk kills the little bit of momentum that the Indians were having. Ball goes back to Baldwin. The Indians lead by 4. To Wolk, to Sullivan, to Klistek, who dinks it out of bounds. Looks like the line judge called a touch on the block on Baldwin's side. And the ball goes back to the Indians on that touch. DeGiorgio back to serve. Deep serve by DeGiorgio, picked up by Baldwin. Dink short, picked up by Wolk, and that ball sails out of bounds. Point for Baldwin. Indians lead by 4. Short serve to DeGiorgio, perfect pass to Sullivan. Out to Gleski, and that's rolled out of bounds.